You're watching WECT, First at 4.
A new event starts this month featuring local artists of all sorts, but you better hurry because the deadline to register is very soon. Joining me now is Rich O'Donnell, the chairperson for the Southport Maritime Art Show. Rich, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So this is the first time you guys are having this. What can we expect at the show?
Well, it's going to be a little different in that it focuses specifically on maritime themed paintings, pottery, sculpture, mosaics, photography. So we're living right on the coast. We figured it's only appropriate to put a show that kind of focuses on that. So we're looking forward to a lot of really interesting items being turned in. So far, we're having really good applicants, a good number of entrants so far, and we're looking to try to get some more. And then we're hoping the public will come out to see the show. The show will start on October 23rd. It will be open to the public every day except Sundays through November 4th. And it ends on the day of the Southport Wooden Boat Show, which is just a great event that that Southport hosts already, draws a lot of people in, has a maritime theme to it also. So we thought it was kind of a nice connection to make, to do the two events kind of in collaboration with each other.
And of course, the event can't happen without artists, and you guys are still accepting some artists. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're absolutely, we're encouraging artists over 18, regional, local artists, painters, potters, sculptors, mosaic creators, photographers, to submit their pieces for entry into the show. The prospectus for the show and the application is online at franklinsquaregallery.com, and it lays out all the requirements and the timing. And yeah, we'd really like to we're looking to get as wide a representation as we can from throughout the Cape Fear region.
And you brought a great painting with you today that I want to show off to everyone because that's just amazing looking at it. And that someone drew that and painted that themselves is just amazing to me. I know I couldn't do that.
It's a great painting. This was done by Becky Steele, one of our members, also our webmaster, and she's just phenomenal. And it just has great color and great imagery, and we thought it would be a nice painting to bring along.
Absolutely. Well, of course, if you are interested in registering, the deadline is October 9th. So if you want to enter, it's coming up, so you definitely need to register and make sure. Now, the show is taking place October 23rd to November 4th at Franklin Square Gallery, excuse me. So if you are interested, make sure to get those paintings in because you don't want to miss this opportunity. Rich, thank you so much for coming on and telling us about this event.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it. It's going to be a great event.
It is indeed.
Thank you.